competent in bringing the world to a catastrophic end. Now, children, let's come to the poem. The poem expresses the profound idea, as I said, about the world, and that is divided into two. Now, the one group of the people of the world, they are of the opinion that someday the earth's core will get so heated up that it would lead to the fire, destroying the earth's surface. On the other hand, the other group of people of the world say that if the temperature goes down to an extent that makes life on earth impossible, it would have the same catastrophic effect. The poet then compares fire and ice with the destructive features of human emotions, desire, and hatred. He says that from what he is aware about fiery desires, he would favor the ones who say that it would be fire. By saying so, he brings about the idea that human beings let their emotions rule them, and the consequence of unmonitored longing is chaos. Then, by not waving off the first options of fire, he would consider if the world has to expire twice, ice would be equally competent in ending it. He brings about a contrast between ice and hatred. The human capability of insensitivity and hatred has the potential for inner destruction. Though slow and steady, it has the same effect that desire has on us. So, if given an option between fire and ice would be just as good as fire to destroy the world. Now, let's come to the literary devices of the poem. As discussed earlier, the rhyming scheme of the poem is ABA, ABC, and BCB. The second literary device is assonance. It is repetition of vowel sounds in the same line. The repetition is at different places in different words. Example, the long sound of O in I hold with those who favor fire. The third poetic device is alliteration, that is repetition of the consonant sound at the start of two or more closely placed words. Example, the sound of F in favor, fire, were in world, will. The fourth poetic device is imagery. Imagery is used to make readers perceive things involving their five senses. Example, some say the world will end in fire, to say that for destruction, ice is also great. So as you can imagine, so imagery. The next poetic device is anaphora, the repetition of a word or expression at the start of two or more consecutive lines. Example, some say is repeated at the start of line 1 and 2. Therefore, anaphora. Next is personification. Personification is to give human qualities to inanimate objects. In this poem, fire and ice are capable of destruction. Thus, the poet personifies fire and ice by giving them mind and power to destroy anything. The last poetic device, enjambment. It is defined as the thought or clause that does not come to an end at a line break, rather it moves over to the next line. It means when the sentence runs to the next line and there's no punctuation mark at the end of the first line. For example, from what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. The summary is given, children, here. Whatever we have discussed, the summary is given along with this. The notes and the question answers will be given tomorrow when we'll be continuing the poem. You have to write down the literary devices in the copy.